Hi everybody, it's me again, Barbara Freilinger, and I am back to fill you in a little bit on my progress toward my 2014 goals in the Beachbody business. So today is January 27th. It is a Monday, and I figured it was a good day to kind of recap things that I've been doing in the last week. First thing I wanted to talk about was that I went to a leadership seminar for Beachbody, and it was conducted in Philadelphia, and the regional manager that did it was Nate Farnsworth. It was a great night. I took two of my coaches with me, and we had a lot of good information that was given to us. So if you ever get a chance to go to a leadership seminar or to go to a Super Saturday or Super Sunday, if that's what's in your area, I highly recommend those because they really organize things to where it all makes sense. And the one big thing that came out of that was, you have to make your plan. If you have goals for the entire year, you have to sort of map it out for the entire year first. So, and there's actually a tracker that you can get in your Coach Online office that maps out January, February, all the way down to December for the entire year, and you can put your end goals, what you want, and then work backwards, okay? Working backwards to where you are right now so that you can make some adjustments if you need them to what you had originally planned. So I felt like that was an excellent point to have that plan starting from the end and then working your way backwards, because you don't really know. You have all of these goals and you have all these things you want to do, and yes, you have a to-do list, but you have to look at, all right, what is it that I eventually want to achieve at the end here? What's the end result? And then am I on track for that right now? And the only way that you'll know is if you work backwards. So that's one tip that I learned. Another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about was some of the discussion that we had and things that I think are really relevant to when you're recruiting coaches, to work with you on your team and you're trying to get them started. So as a diamond coach, you need to have at least 8 coaches on your team, and then you need to have at least 2 of those 8 coaches be emerald rank. So and getting coaches to sign up or getting people to sign up as coaches can be a little intimidating. And it also can just getting people to sign up for your challenges can be intimidating. And a lot of coaches, what I've been seeing is that they're afraid. They're afraid to ask their friends. They're afraid to ask their family. They don't want to be, considered a salesperson. And my advice for anybody who thinks that this is sort of a sales industry is that you first need to get that out of your mind, because it's not about sales. Okay, and I've learned that right off the bat. I mean, exercise and fitness, not about sales at all. Really, what you're selling is you and your ability to help someone. And you want to share something with them that you're doing that's making progress in your life, that's making you healthier. So if you're going to sell anything, you're selling your ability to help. And that's kind of where I've come from with this whole thing, is that I have a little bit of knowledge that I like to share with people. And I go at it from a point where I meet people where they are. So if someone contacts me or they make a comment on a photo that I've posted on Facebook or Instagram, and they ask me what I've been doing, for example, if I post a progress pic, I talk to them. I jump right on that and I talk to them and I message them privately. And the reason I do that is because I'm genuinely concerned, and I think that potentially, I could help this person if they want me to. So you have to go at it, I think, first with the intent to help, obviously. And that's where I've come from, and that's where I think I've had a little bit of success so far. And when you're looking for people who are coaches, the best place to start, obviously, are the people who do your challenges. And you'll kind of see the leaders in those groups and the people who you think could really, really inspire someone else. And those are always the people that I ask if they would want to, be a part of my team. and be a coach themselves, because I see something in them that's very special in terms of their heart. And that's pretty much where all of this comes back to, is your heart. I really love helping people. So it makes me feel good that I can make a change, or even if it's very small, if I can make a change in someone's life. Whether it's just helping somebody by opening the door for them, or whether it's helping them with teaching them something, at school, or if it's helping them, with their life in some way. If I can recommend them to someone or make a phone call for them for someone, it always makes me feel better that I'm able to help. So that's where I've come from, and that's the first thing you have to remember, is that if someone comes to you for help them. Don't necessarily think, well, I'm not going to help you if you don't purchase my challenge pack, or if you don't, give me something too. I think if you go at it with helping them first, and I can't tell you how many people that I've had just as in my challenges that I've allowed to, be part of my Facebook support group, and they haven't ordered anything from me. But I know that it took them a lot of courage to contact me, and that they're thinking something already in their life, and they're thinking, I want to make this change, but I might be on the fence about it. And I don't really know if this is something that I want to do or not. And that's usually the people who have internally somehow thought, I do want to do this, I am getting tired, or I do have a different goal, and maybe this is something that is for me, but I don't know. So I think by going at it and helping as many people as you can, and yes, it is going to take your time, and yes, it's going to require sacrifice, and yes, you're not going to necessarily see any kind of monetary value from that, but the fulfillment that you get from that, and also the relationship building that you get from that, and the improvement that you see in yourself because you're helping people, is the best reward that I've gotten out of this process so far. It is great when people obviously purchase Beachbody products and want to do a challenge with me and go full out and do everything. It's wonderful, and I'm very surprised a lot of times that people are that eager right off the bat, So just goes to show that Beachbody has really credible and great products that have helped so many people. And what I like to do with people is help them and customize a little bit and kind of tweak those programs that Beachbody has to fit a particular person's lifestyle. So I might give them an additional strength training program or a different type of nutrition plan than the one that's provided with the Beachbody programs, because I want to meet them where they are. And if, they don't see themselves following all the recipes in the healthy recipe book, or if they don't, see themselves doing this, DVD 5 times a day, I look at where they are and I look at it as a progression, that I'm helping the whole person, because you're really not just showing them exercise, and helping them with weight. You're helping them change their perception about themselves. You're helping them, achieve a goal. Even for people who have worked out for years and people who are in great shape, they might just be looking for something different. They might be looking, to take it to a different level. So you have to be open to all the possibilities and not go at it like a salesperson, with a script there is no script. I mean, that's basically when people ask me what's a script, that you use. There is no script. You just have to be genuinely interested and ask people what their goals are. And that for me has come pretty, easily, only because I'm used to always asking people, because I like to learn. I like to learn about people, and I like to learn what's going on with them. So if I could offer one piece of advice to anybody out there who's thinking about being a Beachbody coach, or just thinking about improving, their any kind of business, in their life, I would say that yes, you're going to have to make sacrifices, and you are going to have to meet people where they are and help them and give them, you're not getting paid for your time. It's not like a typical training job or a personal training or something like that where you're just getting paid to give your advice or paid to give your time. It's not like that at all. You're building relationships in a network because you generally want to help people get healthy. And you're not necessarily thinking about what's in it for you. So, and in the end, it works even better because you do see outcome from that when you lead with your heart. And that really has served me well because I can feel good about what it is that I'm doing. I can, be proud of the people who achieve their goals when they achieve them. And I can start building even more relationships and helping people if they want to become part of this with me. So that's my tip for today, to really go forth with the idea of heart first, and then, money or sales or anything like that, that's second. So if you have any questions, Facebook me, email me, contact me. I would love to chat with you about it, but I think that I don't have any more information that I want to relay right now about something that I've learned this past week. I started up my classes at school, so it's been a little hectic, and next few weeks are going to be a little bit difficult with my scheduling, probably. But until then, I will keep you posted. All right? Have a great Monday, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.